Round these parts, we don't talk about the 4 Crosses Inn after dark, not unless we have to. The place has stood on that crossroads for centuries, and folk say the walls are steeped in things far older than any of us. Most stories start the same way, a child laughing upstairs, even when the rooms are empty. Some say they've seen a little girl slip behind the bar, pale as milk, gone before they can blink. But it's the black-eyed children that put the real fear into people. They say they knock on the doors late at night, always polite, always calm, but with eyes as black as coal. Look at them too long, and the whole world goes quiet, like even the wind is holding its breath. And every so often, someone driving past swears they've seen them standing by the old inn sign, still as stone, watching the road, like they're waiting for someone to come home. Most folks brush it off as tricks of the light, but round here, we know better.
Right, welcome back everybody to another episode. And yeah, as you can probably tell from the intro, this week it is another paranormal investigation where I headed off to a place where it seems like everybody seems to be going at the minute. Like all the big teams have been there lately, even the big debunkers have been there lately. The 4 Crosses Inn in Cannock Chase. Now, I have wanted to go to Cannock Chase for a while, just in general, because it's meant to be super, super sort of haunted, but also like mythological things like Dogman and Pigman and things are supposed to be seen there. But if you go back, I'll link it here above to an episode that I went to my first Urbex sort of ghost hunt with Jamie and Rory from Parabugs, Knowing the Unknown. You can go watch that video. We still talk after we've been to that first place together, and then Jamie was like, "Oh, do you want to come to the 4 Crosses Inn? I'm thinking about booking it." I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, maybe how much?" He's like, "Oh no, it's my treat. Fuck it, it's my treat. It's my birthday. Whatever, I'll pay for it." So I was like, "Fucking yeah, of course I'm going to go there." So thank you to him, and obviously they're featured in this video, so you'll see more of them. But yeah, had a great weekend. The Saturday I was at Hitchin Boys Museum, so you'll see that at some point. And then on Sunday I went up and we had all night. So we got there at 7:00 and was only supposed to stay really until 3-4 at a real push. But I stayed there till I think I got to my hotel at 7 a.m. Yeah, with my McDonald's breakfast and check out at midday. So yeah, didn't sleep very well, but it was a great investigation. Yeah, and it seems like everybody seemed to be getting phenomena and stuff happen there. So obviously I was really, really intrigued by that. So before we get into the spookies from this week, let's jump into a little bit of the history of Cannock Chase and more specifically the 4 Crosses Inn. Now, like I said, it is the 4 Crosses Inn this week in Cannock, Staffordshire. And it's one of the oldest and most atmospheric pubs in the region. It was built many moons ago in 1636. It used reclaimed timbers, believed to be centuries older than that even still. It's sitting on the ancient road of Watling Street, and it served as a coaching inn for travellers for generations. And the structure still carries its sort of heavy, creaking beams, like the rooms are a bit crooked, and apparently hidden passages and priest holes from over the years. Its location's on the edge, like I say, of the already mysterious Cannock Chase, which further fuels the reputation of this building and the area. Now, across its long history, the inn has become home to a range of ghostly tales. One of the most enduring legends is that of a young boy who ran into the road outside in the 1980s and was basically killed instantly. His figure is still reported darting around the building. Another haunting centres upon the upper bar, where the cries of an infant are said to echo after an old tale of a baby who died there in the 1800s, who was placed on a table and apparently rolled off, hit his head and died instantly. So what a way to go. um, staff over the years have also spoken of a teenage girl in ragged clothes wandering the corridors. And one witness claimed that she turned, made eye contact, and then the apparition walked straight through a solid wall. Other apparitions include the ghost of a Civil War era round-headed soldier, often seen lurking in the men's toilets, cruising, and a shadowy man in a long cloak who appears in the car park on wet nights, staring silently at the building. Visitors frequently describe poltergeist style activity too, glasses smashing, objects moving on their own, and sudden cold spots. Footsteps in empty rooms, and sort of the unnerving sound of children laughing or crying from the ladies' toilets. Now, you can imagine doing a little bit of research, not too much, on the building, and you start to hear of all of these sort of apparitions people see and all this poltergeist activity. I was super excited. And the jury's out yet as to what I really think about it. You guys will have to let me know what you think in the comments. Have you been here? Have you heard about it? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, before we get into the paranormal investigation, please subscribe. But yeah, for more spooky investigations, because next year I'll be going on at least one paranormal investigation a month, at least one. So 2026, we're going to be ramping up the videos here as fast as I can film them and edit them, basically. But yeah, that's supposed ghosts aside. Let's get into the actual footage we caught. Now, the night began, like I say, with me in a hotel about a mile down the road. Jamie and Rory text me. They're like, "We're here, mate. Come sit. Come now." So I did. It's like a mile drive down the road. It was great. Such a good idea to have a hotel that close after a paranormal investigation. You could just flop into bed. And yeah, we were also joined by Paranormal by the Sea. Paranormal by the Sea. You'll get that if you go watch their video, which I will link, and we're collabing on this and stuff. So yeah, definitely go watch both Parabugs video and Paranormal by the Sea's video, because yeah, we had a great night. But yeah, the night started. We sort of those guys I met before, but I'd never met Paranormal by the Sea. And yeah, we just sort of stood there, caught up with each other, and yeah, we sort of got off on good vibes, and we sort of thought, right, let's get started. And when we did eventually get started, we just turned all the lights down. We were sat in sort of the bar parlor area, and we just sort of started with a small vigil, just talking to the spirits and introducing ourselves. And yeah, there was a few strange noises caught. So yeah, here is that footage. And sort of after this initial footage, we sort of heard a few noises and cries coming from the women's toilets, which is reported. And we sort of moved down to the sort of function room area, if you call it that. It had some nice comfy couches in it, and it was right by the ladies' toilets. And we thought, well, we're getting a bit of audio phenomena here, so let's move that way. And we sort of started with something that was a bit out of all of our comfort zones, and that was a Ouija board or spirit board. And we thought, pick up the energy, get the glass moving, ask questions, and really sort of draw any spirits in that were in the house to come and interact with us. Jury's still out for me on whether I think Ouija boards are actually real. We did some fair provoking at this location, and no demons came forward through it. Let's just say that. But yeah, here's that vigil.
Tonight we're protected by angels. Anything that does come through this Ouija board, you are not to stay with us, you are not to follow us home, you are to respect us, and you are to leave the Ouija board once we close this session down. Please respect us, and we will respect you.
So I'll keep finger on there, but it's going. He keeps stopping
Right,
off.
only put your finger on very lightly, because it will automatically move if you're pushing down. So we've all got it on lightly, okay?
Yeah.
Tonight, we are calling any spirits to come through this Ouija board. Come through the Ouija board and talk to us. We are summoning any spirit to come through this Ouija board and talk to us. You will hear the sound of the bell. The bell will ring 3 times. You then have permission to come through this Ouija board and connect with us by moving the glass to each letter or answer as we ask questions. Are we talking with any children tonight?
Sit more forward in the chair there.
Eh?
You're probably straining your spine.
I'm straining something right now. No, I'm shaking like an old man. Well, take forward.
Is that better for you, Rory?
It'd be better if it was just there.
Basement. No, it's the basement.
Okay.
There's something down there.
Drip
What was
edge.
that? Yeah, it's like a motor or something down there.
Okay.
Drip edge.
Probably one of them sump pump things.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is there any spirits here that are strong enough to move this?
Now, this is where it gets interesting. So after that vigil, that Ouija board, we didn't really feel like too much was happening. Maybe I'm going to do a bit more research into how to do them properly and how to add protection properly and stuff like that. Because I know my mum would kill me if I wasn't doing, sorry mum, that sort of thing like protection. But yeah, we then sort of split off. So Dollie and Steve went off into the children's bedroom, and myself, Rory, and Jamie went into the other part of the house. It was huge, this house. I'll try and put some footage in of me walking around it so you can see sort of the scale of it. But we were miles away from Dollie and Steve. Now, we were all sort of close-ish together. So some of this footage you'll hear Rory talking and asking out. We were sort of taking it in turns. I would ask out, wait a little bit, and then he would ask out and wait a little bit. I really do think I caught a voice. Now, I thought I heard this in person, so I'm set up on the shade lawn, like asking Jack to paint me like one of his French girls. And I'm asking for a spirit to come forward and interact with some of my gadgets that I had there. And I thought I heard the word no. And I thought I heard it in person as well, which is impressive. And yeah, so that's this section. So this is where it gets interesting. Let's do it. there's any spirits up here with me, can you come close to one of my devices and make them go off? Come closer, spirit, so I can hear you. So, currently upstairs in the Four Crosses Inn. Not really felt much so far. Heard some noises. I thought I just heard a voice as well. Definitely wouldn't have picked up on the camera, but there was definitely a sense of something spooky here. It's just waiting for it to come out almost. I'm sat on this very sexy chaise lounge. Make me like one of your French girls sort of situation. But yeah, I feel like there's more to come. Definitely more to come. If there's any spirits up here with me, please come closer. And we've got JB in the next room, or Rory in the other room. Go see one of them. Let them know you're close. Yeah. What did you think of that voice, guys? Like, I literally think that's probably the best piece of paranormal footage that I've caught in the year and a half or so I've been really doing this. Like I said, I definitely heard it in person. I know I didn't react, but it sounded like it was right behind me, I have to say. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I've just caught... It's not really an EVP, it's more like a disembodied voice, like Jamie said, that because I heard it in person. What do you think? Did I just catch the spirit of someone? And it's weird that it said no, and I'm asking it to come and interact with me, and it's like, no. Creepy. That set me off a little bit, and I was like, okay, maybe there is something here. Our next sort of section, we did another seance, so our second seance of the night, which was great fun, to be honest. I enjoyed it more than the Ouija board, so we all just sat round, everybody was filming for their own channels, and yeah, we were all really open, so we just held hands, made a circle, and invited spirits in to come and interact with us. And again, I think this is more just a cool experience. I don't think we caught too much here. See what you think. See if you can hear anything that we didn't or I didn't pick up. There was a few knocks and bangs and stuff like that. So see what you think. But yeah, we had a great time doing this, and it's sort of really good at building the energy up. Jamie had like a little energy ball that he had in the corner, which you might be able to see, which helps create energy and EMF, I think he said. Jamie's great, by the way. He's got loads of little gadgets. He's going to make me one, or he's got one. I can't remember what he said, but yeah, he's sad that he doesn't make them anymore, but he's really cool at making little gadgets, including this little energy ball and stuff like that. And it seemed to work. We seem to start to get a bit more... It started to feel not super active, like all of these people that go there and have seen all this stuff and these full-bodied apparitions and poltergeist activity, but definitely felt like something was building. And this was the last part of the night. Well, I'll get into that in a little bit. Let's play the footage.
Right, let's connect by holding hands, guys. You're right, you're shaking.
Huh?
You're shaking.
Oh, that's just my natural trigger.
Okay.
Not possessed.
Okay, right, so we just take a few minutes just to get focused. Let's all get focused.
Well,
It was his tummy.
yeah. I've got a big tummy.
A bit empty.
It is.
Right, know when everyone's mind's emptied and we're all ready to go.
Eyes are watering.
Are you focused and ready?
I think it's the light.
I'm ready.
You ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Ready?
Yep.
If you all close your eyes, you can do it, it's fine. Maybe if you do feel like you're seeing something or something's coming forward, please let me know, okay? Okay. Tonight, spirits that have crossed over to the other side. Maybe you know that you're deceased, or maybe you don't know. But we're all here, holding hands, connecting. If it's true that spirits run on energy, come forward. Use our energy. Come forward and please speak to us tonight. If you can't use your voice, then please do something significant. Whether it be a bang, a tap, or even throwing something. And if you're feeling really brave and you want to get really close to us, maybe blow one of the candles out. You have permission to tap one of us on the shoulder.
Or talk through one of us.
Or ring that bell.
Are you opening yourself up to a spirit?
If it wants to.
Jamie is opening himself up to a spirit. If a spirit would like to go inside Jamie,
Ooh.
you have permission.
Get a warm sensation. Hello?
Thank you, Spirit.
Better idiot.
What was that? Oh, cow.
Yeah, I heard that. Was it the cow? Or
It sounds like a.
I
Yeah.
thought I heard something move, but maybe it was that. If there's any spirits here with us tonight, please come forward and ring the bell.
Can I do a disclaimer to all your viewers and taglines? This is on me, not on Paranormal by the Sea, but loads of people have come here and said they've caught stuff. And to be honest with you, if there is any spirits here, I've not felt it. So come forward and show us that you're here, because everybody who comes here, apart from us, so it seems, has caught something. So please come forward and show us that you are here.
Does anyone feel anything?
No.
I saw a TV with static on it.
I saw it was in one of the rooms in this building.
Just saw a TV with static on it, that was it. Spirit, are you trying to show us something? Tap once for yes and twice for no. We have been in this building for some time now. You know that we're not here with bad intentions. We're here with good intentions and we just want to cross over to the other side. So please, can you make that happen tonight?
Good sound.
really good. Yeah.
It's like artillery fire.
Throwing a fire, dude. Hope that is.
It's commenting with you.
There is believed to be poltergeist activity that's happened in this property. So come and do your worst. Throw something at one of us. Or ring the bell. If you can move something in the past, you should be able to press that bell. The bell has never gone off for us.
From bodily functions, it's
Mm.
quiet.
It's quiet.
Actually trying to hold my breath to try and hear just that little thing.
Well, not long after we first started, I could hear my own heart.
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
You're a paramedic, can you?
Sorts of for animals. So I'll be alright.
Is the creature, sorry,
No, go on.
I was going to say, is the creature here come up from the basement
Yeah.
into this room?
I mean the frog. That's what I think it
You want spirits to come from all over the country just to see you. Or hear you. And to be honest with you, I'm not impressed at the minute, so make a loud bang for us so we know you're here with us.
We're not scared of you. There's nothing you can do that's going to make us run out of this building, so do your worst.
There's children here, use our energy. You must know we are friendly people. Come into this room. Come close to the table. And let us feel your presence.
It's got to be a car or something.
Yeah, that must have sounded like music or something. There's plenty of mirrors in this place. So if it's true that mirrors open up portals, then there's plenty of them. Why can't you step through the mirror? I think we've done a lot tonight to make communications. We've held a Ouija board session, we're holding a seance, we've separated and been on our own. So like Andy said, if this place is meant to be haunted, then why aren't you showing yourself to us? We're no different to any other team. Actually, no, we are. We tell the truth. That's our problem.
Burn.
There's one other possibility if you think of it. There's different types of beliefs in the way it is. Moon cycles. A lot of paranormal activity is on a full moon, and tonight is the end of the cycle of full moon. So, if it was the case where it is a full moon, which causes the most activity, then tonight will be the least likely of activity. If that was true.
We've been to a church on a full moon, and I must say nothing happened.
No, but that's just all different beliefs and different.
It's like a breath.
Yeah.
It's like between you and me. Very gentle.
No, it's walking. Listen. You said earlier on. You said something. You said, "Don't do it, don't do it," and you were pacing up and down. Is this the person that was pacing? Do you have anxiety of us being in here?
Well, the stories in this place were good, weren't
At least.
they? At least, yeah. Good haunted history.
Yeah, but this is what it's all about, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, come and find out if it is true.
I just think that's partly why it's disheartening sometimes when you make videos and it's like you come here, you do all these stuff, spend all the time getting here, doing it, editing it.
Well, we had that.
Still,
We definitely had that thing in our other place, didn't we? The EVP, the disembodied voice.
Yeah.
So little things like that, you know, you could do the whole night nothing, and then you got that.
Tiny bit, yeah. And you think, job well done.
Mm.
We're now going to close the circle. No spirits are allowed to follow us home, not allowed to attach to us. You stay here and you respect our boundaries. The circle is now closed.
Amen.
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 I don't think you meant to say that word.
No.
But it's respect, isn't it?
Yes.
And amen, the American version. Amen.
Amen.
And it, we amen.
Now, the next sort of section, this is where the night sort of changed for me. So it's about 2 a.m. and Dollie and Steve from Paranormal by the Sea, they've got to drive about 150 miles back to Essex because Steve's got work in the morning. So it dropped down to after about 2 a.m. to me, Jamie and Rory. And I don't know with less people in the house, the spirits felt a bit more comfortable, but this is where the night sort of changed for me. It sort of changed to something that was genuinely trying to interact with us. Who knows if it was like the spirits of children, they just didn't feel comfortable coming when there was all 5 of us. But yeah, we sort of started to get some activity centered around Jamie's REM bear that he had. So it's a REM pod that's got built into its hands, but it's also got like bells on its ears, and we were definitely hearing the dinging, so we put it down. And yeah, basically here's some mashed up footage of me, Jamie and Rory on the last couple of hours of our investigation. I'll just sort of splice it all together, and some locked off cameras, and I think you can hear some unexplained footsteps. But yeah, see what you think. This was all sort of winding down, but this is where sort of the energy really picked up. So let's get into it. I don't really want to.
You want the experience.
It's more the spiders.
Oh. They're more scared of us, I think.
I don't like that it's still going off. Do you want me to just get everything, Jamie? Do you want me to just bring everything back up? Or do you want me to leave it? Yeah. Yeah, bring that.
Cool air rapid. Floated.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't like it down there.
We've had a loud bang upstairs. We're alone, 3 of us. Loud bang upstairs, followed by a crack on the island. Is it paranormal? Is something going on there? What time is it? Anyway, is it?
I said it might be about 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock?
Right, push is quiet. I've got the camera right in front of me now.
Hang on, do you want to go upstairs on your own while I front for a bit? So should we head upstairs and see what could be causing it?
Did you miss them? That's just done. I heard a voice. Like a woman's voice.
What's it say?
I don't know.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Well, the woman's hair here.
Huh?
That's that. Really.
A woman's hair here.
There are people, we're getting some sort of activity, we're unsure what it is. It's definitely not people, but we can't say if it's paranormal. Check the other camera as well, the devices. They detect changes in atmosphere and changes in the environment. What is that? Hold on. There's bells up here as well. They ain't really good enough.
They don't sound like them ones.
Right, so I'll put this lock off camera on the bed and we'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
Quickly.
That's not good. I'm having to see coats, it's getting lined up. Take it in there. That's amazing, not that. Animal.
I'll do that one.
Right. Oh, that day. Is the paranormal real? No. Right. I'll turn it off and go on.
No, still got it on. You can't take it off.
Ah, I won't even take it, it's no smart to me.
So I just heard some bangs from down here, from upstairs. I'm just going to go upstairs and investigate.
I didn't want to sell off.
No, I
didn't sell that. Right, I'm recording now.
I know. It's like.
So what's actually happening? After all this time.
Sometimes that's what it is.
Yeah.
So people, providing all this stuff happened, you're going to go investigate. The bangs what's been happening upstairs. So yeah, okay. Andy? I have to go if one on sports.
Want to spell on your wire and look at that properly. Sure, yeah.
So, final thoughts on the night. I thought it was a really cool investigation. It was great to have. It was fucking freezing. I wish I need to invest in some better thermals for the winter. But it was a great night. I thought I had a great time. Obviously, meeting up with Jamie and Rory again, we would get on really well. and meeting Dollie and Steve from Paranormal by the Sea. I think we all got on really great, and yeah, all really focused on getting real activity. Like, we're not here to be faking footage because we're wasting our own time and somebody else's time, your time watching. Like, we're here for real paranormal footage. So some of the videos might not be as exciting as people who are getting doors slamming and poltergeist activity on camera all the time, but you know, we only throw out what we capture, and on that night this is what we captured. And I think, yeah, I went away feeling pretty good about the investigation. So yeah, thank you again, Jamie and Rory, for paying for the venue. At some point I'm going to return the favour. We've got something big planned maybe next year, or I don't know, maybe the Priest Cottage. Just saying. That's going to be great. I'm going to get a little dash cam for Lizzie, I think, and let her like go off ghost hunting by herself. It's going to be really cool. But yeah, what did you think of this investigation, guys? Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below. Did you hear any of the footsteps or any of the voices? What do you think? Now, thank you again, everybody, for watching. Share, like with everybody that you think will like this, because there's more coming in 2026. All right, so thank you again for watching. Till next time, stay spooky, and remember, the island is always watching. Bye.